Okay, this is Cliff's Tech Talk, and we are going to perform an ID run on an ACS880. We're going to do this together, and we're going to do it rapidly. Okay, right now this drive is in remote. In order to do an ID run, we need to be in local. So I'm going to go into local mode. Okay, I'm in local mode. We're going to go into parameters menu, parameters. Complete list. Now, in our parameters, we're going to go to group 99. So I'm just going to go cursor up to get to group 99, motor data. Okay, now, an induction motor is an asynchronous motor. That's fine for what 99% of the people are going to be doing this. Motor control mode, DTC. Make sure this is DTC. It should not be scalar. Cancel. I'm going to keep it DTC. We want to make sure our motor nameplate current is correct. We want to make sure our motor nominal voltage is correct off the motor nameplate. We want to make sure that our motor nominal frequency, 60 Hertz, is correct off the motor nameplate. We want to make sure that our motor nominal speed is correct, the RPM, off the nameplate. We want to make sure our motor nominal power, horsepower, is correct off the nameplate. Okay, now notice this, parameter 9913, ID run requested is none. Okay, down here on 9914, the last ID run performed was advanced, in this case with this demo motor, with my demo box. What I'm going to do is edit this and tell it what kind of ID run I want to do. Okay, normal is done most of the time, but if in this case we want a very accurate reading of the RPM of the motor. So what we're going to do is we're going to go past all of these that we see, and we're going to choose advanced if possible. Advanced will run your motor half speed and all the way to full speed for quite some time, maybe a minute or longer. So if you can't remove your belts or disconnect your motor from your gearbox, then we would select advanced standstill. Keep in mind, if you do advanced standstill, I mean, this could take up to 10 minutes to do, so give it time. Okay, in this case, we're going to do advanced. Okay, now I changed the ID run requested to advanced, so now I'm getting a warning telling me that an ID run, motor identification run, will be performed at next start. Okay, I can exit and I can hide this. And I would recommend go back, exit, so that we're at our main screen and we can monitor our motor current and speed when we're running now. Okay, I'm in local mode. Notice I'm telling it in local mode 0 RPM. However, I've told it I want the ID run, so it's not going to go 0 RPM. Let's watch. I'm going to push start now. Look down here. Listen carefully. On a small amount of current. Notice passing more current. We've begun to run. It's going to change the voltage, which will change the current. It's changing the voltage, current changing, and it's going to bump the motor. Give it a rap. There you go. Rapid change. Now it's applying heavy current. I'm going to hide this so I can continue to watch. And it's going to bring the motor speed down and then bump it up real quick for a dynamic check. Here we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. Bumped it. Bumped it again. ID run done. ID run completed successfully. It bumped it there because it also makes an adjustment on the speed loop gain. Okay, excuse me, that was speed loop gain. Okay, now we go back to remote. Excuse me. I'm going to do a test here. In local, I'm going to tell it to run. Bring our RPM up. Okay. Let's see how close we run to the RPM I'm telling it to run. I'm telling it to run this RPM, and when it comes up to speed, this is what it will give us. Remember, this number is estimated. Pretty darn close. That's what we would expect with your motor. Go to remote. It's back the way we left it, except that the drive has a fresh ID run of this motor. Have a good day.